Namaste, beautiful souls. It's me again. I'm back with another one. So, per usual, I've already set my sacred space. I've also set the intention for this reading to be timeless, so it doesn't matter when you see it. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years is meant for you to see it when you see it. Okay? So, collective, I've already pulled. So, let's get to it, shall we? So, the first card out, we have the high priestess here. So what I feel like with the high priestess here, I feel like you know, I'm hearing that there's a lot of us in the collective, we're very intuitive. I'm hearing that we follow our intuition. I'm hearing that, a lot of us in the collective, we've been recently been tapping in within ourselves, and I feel like a lot of us we hold and we've been tapping into that sacred knowledge. Is what I'm hearing with the high priestess here, right? A lot of us are very powerful beings, is what I'm hearing with the high priestess here, and you are, is what I feel like as well. And then after that, we got the Six of Swords. Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You don't have to be. Take it as it resonates. That's just energy for the Six of Swords. But with the Six of Swords, and then we got the Ten of Wands right after that. And Wands is fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. You could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. You don't have to be. That's just energy for the Ten of Wands. Spirit is saying we're gonna be moving on from something that was weighing us down. I'm hearing something that really burdened us is what I'm hearing. Something that stressed us out, and something that caused us a lot of worry. And it was like we were carrying the world, on our back. Is what I'm hearing. We're gonna be laying those that whatever it was that's those stress and worries, and we're gonna be moving on from that. Is what Spirit is saying. We're gonna be moving on to smoother water. You know what I'm saying? Smoother sailing is what I'm hearing. And for some of y'all in the collective, not a lot, but for a few, I'm hearing that y'all gonna be carrying this baggage with y'all onto your next phase in life. Is what I'm hearing. And then after that, we got the King of Pentacles. Pentacle is Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So you could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You don't have to be. That's just energy for the King of Pentacle. But I'm also hearing that this other person, this King of Pentacle energy, this masculine, divine masculine, is who you're going to be moving on from as well. This is somebody who caused you a lot of stress, a lot of worry. I'm hearing burden you in some kind of way. You're gonna be moving on from this person. If you haven't recently already done this in the past, you're going to be doing this here really soon, is what I'm hearing. But whoever this King of Pentacle is, this person is a divine masculine. This person is, is very down to earth. This person, is very, self-assured. I'm hearing this person is very confident. This person I'm hearing could be a leader, in their community. This can be a person that their community, look to for guidance, is what I'm hearing. This person is like they're secure, with their finances, is what I'm hearing. But whoever this King of Pentacle is, we have the Devil card here. Why I can't pick this card up, y'all? We got the Devil card here. This is the person who I'm hearing, has a negative mindset, though. This person has a negative mindset, a lot of negative set of beliefs. I'm hearing it could be some type of addictions, and the devil's having this connection. I'm hearing this person could also be like, have narcissistic ways, is what I'm hearing. I'm just feeling like a really low vibrational energy from this King of Pentacle. So this is the person that you're going to be moving on from, right? Because with this Tower card here, this person did something that really, surprised and shocked you, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it caught you off guard. It's something that you was not expecting at all, is what I'm hearing. And then we got the Chariot card here. So yeah, this is just more confirmation. You're gonna be moving forward from this. You're gonna keep it moving. And I'm hearing you're not gonna look back, is what I'm hearing. Whatever this connection is, you're not gonna be looking back, is what I'm hearing. Because we got the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Because you've been planting them seeds all on your own. You've been doing your own thing is what I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing you knew that this day was coming. Because again, we got the high priestess here. So you already knew this day was coming. You kind of expected this. But you still couldn't believe it is what I'm hearing. Whatever happened in this connection that you know that shocked you, and it was something sudden is what I'm hearing. You felt it coming on is what I'm hearing, but you ain't know exactly what was gonna happen, but you felt it is what I'm feeling. But throughout that connection, you know, you was planting your own seeds. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a very down to earth person is what I'm hearing as well. But you are also tapped in. You know, like I was just saying. So you was already planting them seeds, and then what? Yeah, because you was eight of Pentacle, more Earth towards Capricorn Virgo. You've been mastering something. You've been up to something. Is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing that whatever this was that you've been up to, that other person, this King of Pentacles, had no clue. I'm hearing they doubted you. They doubted you is what I'm hearing. So you know you was planting them seeds and you was mastering something. It's some type of craft, something that you're passionate about, something you know, something that you love. You've been planting them seeds and you've been mastering that, right? And then we got the Knight of Pentacles coming out. More Earth towards Capricorn Virgo. So yeah, the Spirit is saying we got an offer coming in. We got an offer coming in, and I'm hearing that for the longest it's been slow moving. I feel like whatever this is that you've been planting and you've been mastering and working at and you know really dedicating your time to, it's been slow moving for you. But that offer is finally about to come in. Is what I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles. Because we got the Eight of Wands after that, which is Fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. Spirit is saying it's coming in now, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good news, is what Spirit is saying with this Eight of Wands. And then after that, we got the Judgment card. Okay, so with the Judgment card, you could be a Leo, Sag, or Aries, right? But what I feel like Spirit is saying with the Judgment card is I'm hearing that you know a lot of us we didn't believe that you know this was gonna come in, because again it's been slow moving, right? We you know we live in this 3D world and this 3D reality, and we want you know stuff to happen instantly, right? We want instant gratification, right? But no, it's always been a plan behind the scenes. You weren't aware of that plan. It was unknown to you because it was supposed to be. Is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit is saying have faith. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever this offer that's coming in, it's gonna awaken you up to your purpose. Is what I'm hearing. Because there is a calling for you to wake up to your purpose. Is what I'm hearing. Okay. I'm also hearing that a lot of us in the collective, we've been, you know, judging ourselves. Again, we've been, you know, belittling ourselves because we don't have faith. We've been doubting ourselves is what I'm hearing with this Judgment card. But Spirit is saying time out for that because it's coming in. Right? And then after that, we got the Hermit card, which is another major arcana. The Judgment card is a major arcana. And with the Hermit card, you could be a Virgo. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, I feel like, you know, we've been in hermit mode. You know, we've been, you know, locked in our houses, you know, in our caves, you know, keeping away from the world, you know, from friends and family. And I feel like that's because we've been, you know, truly buckling down on ourselves, planting them seeds, you know, getting good at our crafts, mastering whatever it is that, you know, we want to see coming to fruition, right? So I feel like, you know, we've been going within. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to come out of that cave now. It's time for you to come out that dark now. It's time for you to come into the light because you're about to be in the spotlight, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? It's time for you to, you know, be more sociable, you know, in your community, you know, to your friends and family, is what Spirit is saying. Because we got the Wheel of Fortune come out right after that, another major arcana. And let me see. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So you can have Jupiter in your chart. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, Spirit is saying with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is a very fortunate time for you. I feel like this is a very lucky time for a lot of us in the collective. This cycle that you are going through, you know, with this King of Pentacles, I'm hearing this was a life lesson for you. I'm hearing this was a life lesson for you. This had to happen the way it happened. Um, because if you knew it was going to happen, it wouldn't have worked out the way it did. But whatever experience you had with this connection, within this connection, it was supposed to happen for you to learn this life lesson, right? And that which helps to wake you up to your purpose. It's helping you wake up to your purpose, right? But it's also going to open up a lot of good doors, for you. A lot of, offering you a lot of opportunities. With this Knight of Pentacles coming in is what Spirit is saying. And then we got the Five of Swords in reverse. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You don't have to be. Take it as it resonates. Yes, it's energy for the Five of Swords. But with this Five of Swords in reverse, yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, we're just going to be surrendering. We're just going to be surrendering to ourselves is what I'm hearing, because I feel like a lot of us, we were fighting within ourselves. We had a lot of conflict within ourselves is what I'm hearing, but we're going to be surrendering to that because again, we're going to be in our high priestess energy, right? Because we are all tapped in and we know that we have what it takes within. We know we have all the tools that we need to bring whatever this is that we've been mastering and working on, tirelessly and, dedicated to. Those seeds we've been planting. We know, that it's gonna come into fruition. We know who we are, right? But we're here recent, we've been having some doubts, and it's all because of this King of Pentacles. I'm hearing this person can have some narcissistic tendencies. I'm hearing, it was some codependency going on in that connection as well, right? But it's going to be an end to all that is what Spirit is saying. And then, we got the Fool card that came out. And you could be an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, what Spirit is saying with this Fool card is it's okay to take that leap of faith. Step into the unknown. And I've said it once before in another reading. Magic is what happens in the unknown. It's going to be a beautiful thing, and you're not going to regret taking that leap of faith, because that's where all the magic happens for you, right? That's telling Spirit, that you have faith and you have that knowing, right? So, like I was just saying, you got all the tools you need within you already, and I'm seeing that this is going to be a very, like this is going to make you truly happy. It's what this new path that you about to be on, this new phase in your life, this new door that you turning and walking through. It's going to be a joyous and happy moment for you, a happy time for you. Because after that, we got the Nine of Cups on the bottom, right? And Cups is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be. That's just energy for the Nine of Cups. But yeah, what Spirit is saying is this is something that you've been praying for. This is something that you've been hoping for. This is a wish fulfillment that's going to be coming in for you. And you're going to be content. Like I said, you're going to be happy. And this is something you've been wishing upon a star for, is what I'm hearing. And again, because this is such a lucky time and fortunate time for a lot of us in the collective, for all you lottery players and, scratch off ticket buyers, and mega million ticket buyers, y'all might want to go out and, start doing that, because again, this is a very fortunate and lucky time for y'all. Okay. It's what I feel like Spirit is saying. So, collective, this was my reading. If it resonates, like it. Also share, because you never know who else needs to hear this message from Spirit. I love y'all, collective. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.